Good morning all. In the previous video, we were discussing about science, branches of science. There we studied biological science, physical science, again branches of physical science as physics and chemistry. Again there we discuss what is the meaning of physics, definition of physics, branches of physics, along with the fundamental forces in nature that we have studied. Now students, in this session let us study about physical quantities. Physical quantities, types of physical quantities, along with unit and system of units that we will see in this class. Let us go students. Let us go physical quantity. Physical quantity. Physical quantity. ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೌತಿಕ ಪರಿಮಾಣ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಭೌತಿಕ ಪರಿಮಾಣ. Students, there are so many quantities are there. Shall I give the example for that? Quantities mean what? Mass is one quantity, right? Length is one quantity, time is one quantity. Time you can measure, length you can measure, mass you can measure, right? Temperature you can measure, right? Current you can measure, right or wrong? Speed you can measure, acceleration, velocity you can measure, right or wrong? Then physical quantity means the quantities which can measure, those quantity we are calling physical quantities. How it is? The quantities which can measure, those quantities is called as physical quantities. Physical quantity. Right? ಯಾವ ಪರಿಮಾಣವನ್ನು ಅಳತೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದ ಆ ಪರಿಮಾಣ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಭೌತಿಕ ಪರಿಮಾಣ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. The quantities which can measure, those quantities we are calling physical quantities. Students, physical quantities can be classified into two categories. One is fundamental physical quantity, next one is derived physical quantity. Look at it. The physical quantity can be classified into two categories. One is fundamental physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantity. Right? Next one is derived physical quantities. Derived physical quantity. Let us see one by one. What are fundamental physical quantities and what are derived physical quantities? Right? Let us take fundamental physical quantity. 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 Students, I will take some examples. Examples like students, temperature not depends on length. Temperature not depends on mass. along with mass not depends on length. Similarly, length not depends on time. Are you following me? Simply I can say directly, the length of the body not depends on time. ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಉದ್ದ ಅದು ಸಮಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. Right? By taking all these things, we can define fundamental physical quantities. The quantities which are not depends on other quantities. The quantities which are not depends on other quantities. Those quantities we are calling fundamental physical quantities. I mean, the quantities which are independent on each other. The quantities which are independent on each other. Those quantities we are calling fundamental physical quantity. How to say? The quantities which are independent on each other. Which are independent on each other. Is known as fundamental physical quantity. Right? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಪರಿಮಾಣ ಒಂದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಲಂಬಿತ ಆಗಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಪರಿಮಾಣಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. The quantities which are not depends on each other, those quantities we are calling fundamental physical quantities. Students, there are 7 fundamental physical quantities are there which are not depends on each other. Simply, the fundamental physical quantities are mass, length, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. These are 7 fundamental physical quantities. These physical quantities are not depends on each other. Directly, shall I take? Mass of the body not depends on time. ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ಮಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Length of the object not depends on time. ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಉದ್ದ ಅದು ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Similarly, the current, electric current not depends on mass. Electric current not depends on luminous intensity. Temperature not depends on amount of substance. These are what? 7 fundamental quantities which are not depends on each other. ಇವು ಪರಿಮಾಣಗಳು, ಇವು 7 ಪರಿಮಾಣಗಳು ಒಂದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಲಂಬಿತ ಆಗುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಪರಿಮಾಣ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Right? Then students, here one more is there. Derived physical quantity. Let us see what is derived physical quantity. Derived physical quantity. Right? Look at it. Derived physical quantity. derived physical quantity. Derived physical quantity. How to say derived physical quantity? Students, the quantities which are obtained by multiplying or by dividing with the fundamental physical quantities, those quantities we are calling derived physical quantities. Shall we take the quantities, the physical quantities, the quantities which are obtained by multiplying or by dividing with the fundamental physical quantities, are known as derived physical quantity. The quantities which are obtained by multiplying or by dividing with fundamental physical quantity. Andra ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬರ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಡಿರೈವ್ಡ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Shall I take example? Students, you know that speed, right? Speed equal to what formula? Speed equal to distance divided by time. Distance divided by time. Distance mean what? Length. Length is a fundamental physical quantity. Time also fundamental physical quantity. Speed is a derived physical quantity. How it obtained? By multiplying distance and by dividing the time. The quantities which are obtained by multiplying or by dividing with fundamental physical quantity. The quantity which are obtained by multiplying or by dividing with fundamental physical quantity. This we are calling derived physical quantity. Shall I take one more example? Students, you know that area equal to what? Length into breadth generally. Length into breadth. Right? Length is a fundamental physical quantity. Breadth also measured in length. It is obtained by multiplying fundamental physical quantity. Area can be obtained by multiplying fundamental physical quantity. So, area is a derived physical quantity. Length is a fundamental physical quantity. You can take one more example. Example is like this. You can take velocity. Velocity is equal to what? Velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. Displacement divided by time. Displacement is measuring length divided by time. Length by time. Velocity is obtained by multiplying or by dividing with the fundamental physical quantity. This we are calling derived physical quantity. You can take so many examples. Acceleration is a derived physical quantity. Force is a derived physical quantity, right? Angular velocity is a derived physical quantity. Like so many examples you can take. Simply any quantity which obtained by multiplying or by dividing with fundamental physical quantity, those we are calling derived physical quantity. After this, students, let us take one more term. That we are calling unit. Let us take unit. See here, our next concept is unit. एकमान ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಏಕಮಾನ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Students, here unit is any standard. Unit is any standard which used to make comparison of physical quantities. Simply, any standard which used to make comparison in measurements. Comparison in measurements. Are you getting my point? What I am going to say? Unit is any standard used for making comparison in measurements. See here, shall I take? Unit is any standard. Is any standard. Any standard used for making. Used for making comparison in measurements. Comparison in measurements. Comparison in measurements. Right? How this is? Unit is any standard used for making comparison in measurements. ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಒಂದು ಪರಿಷ್ಕೃತ ಏಕಮಾನ, ಒಂದು ಪರಿಷ್ಕೃತ ನಾವು ಎದ್ರಾಗ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಅಳತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೋಲಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಪರಿಷ್ಕೃತ ಏಕಮಾನದ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಷ್ಕೃತ ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಅಳತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೋಲಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. It is any international standard used for making comparison in measurements. This we are calling unit. Students, there are so many types of systems are there to represent the unit. Generally, unit can be represented in 4 systems. Next we are going to say system of units. System of units. System of units. Right? 4 systems are there. First system of unit is CGS system. CGS system. Next one is MKS system. MKS system. Next one is FPS system. FPS system. Fourth one is SI system. Fourth one is SI system. 4 system of units are there. ಒಂದು ಏಕಮಾನನ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? 4 ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಯಾವ ಕರೀತೀವಿ? CGS ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀರಿ, FKS ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀರಿ, FPS ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀರಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದನ್ನ SI ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀರಿ. CGS सेंटीमीटर ग्राम सेकेंड. सेंटीमीटर ग्राम सेकेंड. MKS में मीटर किलोग्राम सेकेंड. मीटर किलोग्राम सेकेंड. FPS में फुट पाउंड सेकेंड. फुट पाउंड सेकेंड. SI इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट. SI international system of unit. To understand this, let us take 3 fundamental physical quantity that we are calling length, mass and time. Right, students? Look at what I said. CGS system in centimeter gram second. In CGS system, length is measured in centimeter, length is measured in centimeter, mass is measured in gram, time is measured in second. CGS means centimeter, gram, second. MKS means in MKS system length is measured in meter, mass is measured in kilogram, time is measured in second. Right or wrong? In FES system what happens? Length is measured in foot. Length is measured in foot. Mass is measured in pound. Right? Time is measured in second. SI system. Students, so many systems are there. But in SI system, we are taking common. I mean, this system is common to whole world. We are using only this system. This system we are calling International System of Units. For a system, we have a definite unit. For a physical quantity, we have a definite unit. That unit can be represented by this system. That we are calling International System of Units. So these are what? 4 system of units. And this is the definition of unit. What is the definition of unit? Any standard which used to make comparison for measurements. Right? And these are the system of units. Further explanation we will see in the next class. Thank you.